This thing all things devours, birds, beasts, trees and flowers, gnaws iron, bites steel, grinds hard stones down to a meal, slays kings, ruins towns, and beats mountains down. Time stands still for no man. We wish all these players farewell. Hello everybody and welcome back to the NK Maribor save. I am Coach Leftfoot and it is delightful to have you here with me once again. Episode 71, unbelievable. And also thank you very much to everybody that subscribed and liked the videos. We're on like 492 I think subscribers, and at 500 we're doing a giveaway for a football book. So, and it's not going to be something too shit, but you'll be getting a book for free about football. Some sort of book about football. I've got loads of them up on my shelves up there that obviously you can't see, but we'll be doing a lucky dip, or it'll be a question or something that you've got to answer in the comments, and it'll put you up for the book winning. So when we hit 500 subscribers, it'll be the next video after that, and yeah, in with a chance for winning a book. So keep your eyes out and ears out and YouTube sub boxes out, I guess. Anyway, I'm rambling. As you got from the intro, I've missed a game. I missed the Ljubljana game at the end of last season. I was just too excited to carry on, and I thought I'd press record and I hadn't. So episode 71 is the start of season 10. Can you believe it? After our best ever European run, it's sort of gone to my head a bit, and we've had a lot of transfer dealings in and out. So the main players that have gone out. Morgan Schneiderlin has become a coach at the club. He's a terrible coach, but I wanted to keep him around because why not? It's fun, isn't it? It's fun to keep old players around. So Morgan Schneiderlin has become a coach. Abel Hernandez has left us on a free transfer. He didn't want to become a coach just yet, and he just wanted too much wages on a new contract, so he has gone. He was very good actually for us. He did better than most people thought he would. His goal scoring really dried up in the last couple of seasons, but 4 seasons with us in Slovenia, he did pretty damn well. Alex Iwobi has left for Frosinone Calcio in Italy. Didn't really get a fair crack of the whip with us, only played 11 games. We've made a loss on him. Didn't set the world alight, isn't setting the world alight in Italy. Probably put that down to a bit of a mistake, a transfer mistake. I don't think I've had many of them, but we'll put him down as one of them. Luka Gusek, the right back that rejoined the club, has moved on yet again. He's gone to England this time to join Sheffield United. Again, we made a loss on him. He didn't actually play that much, but all will become apparent when you see who we've brought in. But Luka Gusek has moved on for the second time in his career. He's left Slovenia. Where did he go the first time? France. Jamal Lascelles has left, one of the people featured in the intro video. He has gone to Dnipro in Ukraine, I want to say they are. Yeah, they are. Again, he only played 4 times. In total, since he moved, 7 times. Oh, well, those 4 he actually played quite well. We've made a huge loss on him, but just wanted him off the wage bill. Didn't really want him hanging around. He wasn't useful to anybody. So he has gone. Dino Blazic, our youngster. Oh, he's back at the club on loan. It was part of his deal. As you can see, he's moved to Man City. £7.5 million we got, cash straight up. He was awesome, and he was clearly going to be one of our best young players. But when Man City offered 7.5, he was worth like 120k or something. And I tried to turn it down. He moaned. Everybody else moaned. The board were signalling that they were probably going to just accept it anyway, and yeah, so he's gone. 7.5 million, which is a shame. We've got him back for a season on loan. I mean, he's going to be absolutely quality. He's going to be brilliant, and they're still in that position where I just can't hold on to players that I have to. But that'll change. Luis Serena, the striker, he's gone to Espanyol in Spain. Again, wasn't really getting an opportunity. I was looking to send him out on loan, but he had done pretty crap for Kaiserslautern in Germany. He'd also done not brilliantly the year before in Hajduk Split. So we just cashed in on him. We made 200 grand profit. Meh. I'm not fussed about him going, really, neither here nor there. Paco Alcácer has gone. He's moved to Panathinaikos in Greece. Another one of the ones featured in the beginning of the episode intro thing. Yeah, he's gone 475k. We got him on a free, so it's a bit of a bonus. No goals in the 9 appearances he made. Pretty shit average rating. He did okay in Europe. Overall, he got 8 in 10. 2 of those are in the Cup. 6 of them were in the Continental, but didn't perform enough. Happy to see him go, really. Not a big loss. He's got some decent stats, but didn't really live up to the billing that I thought he would do when he joined. Milos La has gone, the ever-present youngster that we had. Just wasn't playing enough. Look at these appearances since he sort of got into the first team around about here. I mean, what's that? 1, 3, 9, 12 games? 12 games, he just wasn't. I just had to cash in on him. 55k. Could have got more if I'd sold him earlier in his career, but he's gone to Spain to play for CD Namuncia. Another youngster, Boubacar Konate, is gone. Someone that we bought in from the Ivory Coast. He has gone, so we signed him for 165k. He hung around, made a few appearances here and there, but we've sold him for 2.9 million to Espanyol, and he's done alright in his first game, but was never going to be in and around our first team, so happy to cash in on him, really. Good stats, again, I don't know, something was just letting him down. His value obviously has skyrocketed, now he's in a better league, but happy to cash in on him. I don't think he'll amount to much in the future. Oh, Gareth Bale, it could have been so good, but he didn't want to renew his contract, he didn't want to become a coach, he wanted to become a playing director of football, which I didn't quite understand, and I didn't want to get rid of Zlatko Zahovic. So the Welsh wizard has left the club. 250k, he didn't really make that many league appearances, was a bit of a shame. Played pretty well when he did play, but his wages were 41 grand a week or something, and I just couldn't keep him around. Good stats, physicals let him down. I think he'll retire. I don't think he's going to get another club from after this game. Mateo Hubert, the guy we bought in from Bayern Munich for 8.75 million. Now, he's worth 21.5 and earning 90k a week, something we could never offer him. He was good. He was very good for us when he played. He averaged a 7.18, 23 times he played for us. We've made a healthy profit on him. But I want to give the youngsters we have an opportunity to show what they can do this year. And I think we know in the league that I'll be fine, so the youngsters can play there. Can they do it in Europe? That's what we want to know. I think we got him at a bargain price from Bayern Munich, and then we sold him for probably what should have been an accurate value. He's gone back to the Bundesliga. He wanted to go back to mainland Europe and, you know, big divisions and play against big teams. And I think with stats like that, who are we to say no? And I was never going to be able to afford 90 grand a week, so he's gone. The Diva is another one that's gone. I actually put him on the transfer list and sold him myself because he kept getting injured and it really, really annoyed me. So he has gone. The Diva went for 4.2 million. We made about a £4 million loss, but we got quite a lot out of him at the time. He is now 30, so he's pushing on a little bit, but I think he'll do well in League One. But I don't think we're going to miss him that much, to be honest. And again, it will all become apparent in a minute when we go through the ins. But yeah, some good stats. Played well, but his injuries are just... I don't know if we can look at injuries. Yeah, history of injuries. There we go. Look at this. Look at all those injuries. It's horrendous. Juan Hormigo, our centre-back, has left the club. As you can see, again, earning a lot more than we were ever paying him and valued a lot higher. Now he's in a slightly better league in the Bundesliga. He's moved to Augsburg. We got 13 million for him, which I thought was very, very good. According that we bought him in for 2.5 million after 2 loan spells. He was very good, probably one of our best centre-backs, but we will miss him. But, yeah, wait for the ins. Marko Grujic. This was a very surprising one. Barcelona, Madrid, Liverpool and Man United were all interested in buying him. Real Madrid won the race, and you'll see why. Notice there, valued at 6 million. We got £12 million for him, hard cash. We just bought him for 6 million the year before. He had done well. He's already played 3 games for us this season. Last year, 13 games. Not that many, according that we bought him in January. He had a number of games that he could have played in, but we didn't play him that much. He did very well for us. I think he'll struggle at Madrid, and there'll be a chance that we might be able to buy him back for a knockdown price when they eventually put him on the transfer list. So He is someone we will miss. He was the only player we had that was actually ranked at 4.5 star. Like, current ability, 4.5 star. He was unbelievable. And yeah, we'll miss him. There's no beating around that bush. We will miss him. As we come to the end of the list, Eric Janza has left the club. Again, we've got other players in to replace him. We took a loss, but he was with us for 2 and a bit seasons. 450k he's moved to Reading for. Again, he won't be there very long. He's 32. His stats are diminishing. The coaches weren't too fussed that he's gone, and neither am I. I think we've got better options at the club. Q Sorella is one of them who signed last year. And yeah, Janza just wasn't going to get a game, so I thought, see you later. Off you go. Reserve goalkeeper Marko Maric has gone, and that will be revealed why we can sell 2 goalkeepers and, you know, still be happy in a minute. But yeah, he's gone. Bit of a knockdown price. I think it was £1 million. Yeah, so we made a 200 grand loss. He played 2 games. I mean, he was only ever signed as a backup. He didn't want to be. He wanted to be a first team keeper. But at the moment, not doing very well in France. So Marko Maric has gone as well. And that brings us to the end of the outs. It was a total of £62 million we managed to raise from player sales. And I think we've invested probably the most investments I've ever done in the first team ever in this series. And I've spent the most money, £32 million I think I've spent in total. So let's have a look at who we've bought in. On loan, Aljoša Lekic, our youngster who we sold to Man City, is back on loan as our backup left back. He is awesome as a backup left back, to be honest. He's played 3 games, averaging a 7 already. Went on loan to Watford and had a poor season. We sold him for £2.5 million, now worth £5.5 million at Man City, but on loan back at Maribor. He will be brilliant as a backup left back. Hence why we could sell Janza. We've already covered him. Dino Blazic in on loan from Man City. We sold him. Part of the deal was that he was a season-long loan back to us. We'll try and get him again the season after. Absolute quality. Brilliant. Don't need to talk about him anymore. Someone that will probably need a nickname. Duju Kaleta Kar. Croatian centre-back. Look at this. 4-star current ability. 4-star potential ability. Playing at his maximum. 28 years old. Current Croatian international. Really good stats as a centre-back. Played for us already. 7 games, averaging a 7.86. You can't really argue with that. Bought in from Zagreb for $8.5 million. Really, really happy with him. Easily as good as Hormigo, if not better. And happy with with him coming in. I think he'll be one that we'll struggle to hold on to in the summer. Lucas Gleesing, Danish right back, loves to be a complete wing back, so suits our formation. Very good stats, loves to run with the ball, get forward whenever possible, which really suits us. Not rated brilliantly by the assistant manager and the coaches, but I think he'll be really, really good for us. Tackling and marking's a bit low, but good crossing, good dribbling, good stamina, pace, acceleration, all the stats for an attacking fullback that we like. We bought him in for 3.7 million, probably slightly too much, but look at this. 6 games, 2 goals, 4 assists, 1 player of the match, 8.15 already. He is dominating the right back position in our team, which then makes it hard for this guy, Peter Krajewski. We bought him in, German right back, capped at under 19 level, really good physicals, good mentals, decent technicals, not as attacking as the other guy I just showed you, Gleesing. He likes to stay back at all times and argues with the official. He's played a couple of games, 4 games, averaging a 7. We paid $5.5 million for him. Hertha took a 500 grand loss in 1 season, but he's in, and yeah, he's got potential to grow into, which is really good, and we'll give him some game time here and there. Dylan Michaud, or Michaud, I think that would be, because he's Belgian. So Dylan Michaud, if you want to give me a nickname for him as well, that would be wonderful. Our goalkeeper. Now, I got rid of 2 goalkeepers who are both listed as backups. We now have 2 goalkeepers that are both listed as key players, but I could not turn this guy down. For £8 million, he is brilliant. Played 3 games in the league, 7.53 already. Was pretty decent for Standard Liège every season he played, apart from that one where he only played 2 games. But I'm very happy getting him in, and I do actually think he's better than Bacola. I like him. Playing him a bit of a good wage, but really excited. And then we get onto the 2, what I would class as difference makers. Alex Cardos, Romanian youngster. Our scouts have been after him for a while. We've actually scouted him a hell of a lot, but he has been brilliant. We've signed him for $4.5 million, already worth more than that. 4 goals, 4 in 4 games, and 5 assists. 9 goals he's contributed in 4 games. Player of the match 2, 8.45 average rating. An unbelievable striker. 21, great potential. Again, we're going to really struggle to hold on to him, I think, in the summer. But Zahovic said, I think we're a bit weak in attackers. Well, this is what you get. It was like when Rooney complained for Man United and they went out and signed Van Persie. And this isn't it. This isn't the end of it. Oh, there's another one. Said Kahia, I think you would pronounce that. Kahia. Again, nickname in the comments below. Again, great potential, decent current ability, fantastic stats for a striker. 24-year-old Algerian, signed from Monaco for 4.1 million. 2 goals in 3 games already. And yeah, he had a really crap loan spell at Sunderland and couldn't hack it in the Premiership. But I'm very happy that we've got him in. Again, worth more than we've paid already. We haven't been afraid to spend the money this season, which I think is a good sign of the progress we're making. So yeah, we're doing all right. But here we go. There's the overall list. As you can see, lots of players going out. Some people are released on a free. Loads of loans have gone. Loads of youngsters and stuff like that have gone again. But really, I think we've done pretty good business. 62 million in, 34.5 million out. It's even more than I thought it was, because I thought it was 32. But there we go. And that is how we look at the moment. Tactics-wise, we've developed a new tactic in pre-season. This is how we line up at the moment. Our classic, usual formation. Most of the same players still around that you know that fill those roles. Obviously, one of the strikers will sit in there instead of Zahovic because he's no longer the best striker at the club. But we've then adapted a formation to play like this. And it looks odd, but my God, does it work. If we need a goal, we play this formation and the chances are we will score a goal. We're doing really well in the league. So we'll quickly check out the schedule. So, we won the Super Cup 1-0. I think we had a friendly before that, actually. Did we have a friendly? Yeah, we did. We played Greece in a friendly 4-0. Then we played the Super Cup and won it 1-0 against Kersako. It was a pretty close game. We dominated it, but didn't really take our chances like we should. We lost to Roma 2-1 in a friendly, which was quite unlucky, actually. This was before, as you can see from the lineups, a lot of transfers happened. So, Maric was still there. Konate was there. Hamigo was still there. Hubert was still there. The Diva was still there. Bale was still there. Janza was there. Oh yeah, so loads of changes since then. We went 1-0 up and dominated the game, and then lost 2-1 by 2 pretty lucky rebound goals, to be honest. But after that, we then played Novigrad in a friendly and we won 6-0. It was easy pickings. We then smashed Lincoln Red Imps 13-0 at home, with Lys Muset getting 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, he got 8. He got 8 goals in there. Boufal getting 2, Djukic getting 1, Selar getting another, and an OG giving us another win, or another goal even. We took that form into the game against Cooper and won 3-0. Ivan Tlel, Zahovic and Boufal getting the goals. We then beat Lincoln Red Imps 7-2 away, so we ended up winning 20-2 on aggregate, which was absolutely phenomenal. Goals coming from Hamigo, Zancella, Falatar, the Gnome, Manana, Blazic and Muset. We played a bit of a rotated lineup in that game because we were cruising. We then played Selge and won 5-0, which was just wiping the floor with them, according that we were, they're meant to be one of our biggest rivals. So we won that one 5-0, which was really good. 2 for Zahovic, 1 for Grucic, who's now left, another for Sancho, and 1 for Lovric as well. We got drawn against Wolfsburg AC, and I thought it would be a walk in the park in the Champions League, but they are the Austrian League champions, and it turned out to be not as easy as I thought. We drew 1-1. They played a really defensive 4-1-4-1 tactic, and we just could not break it down. We then played Olimpia Ljubljana, won 2-0, even though Cusarella got sent off. We dominated them. It was pretty easy, to be honest. We played Wolfsburg again in the return leg, and we won 3-1 away from home. That early goal from Lys Muset made a complete difference, because they had to change their tactic from the 4-1-4-1 because they had to score. But we kept them at bay. We actually went 2-0 up, then they scored, but we scored again through Muset in the 85th. The only downside with that is Luis Carlos picked up an injury and put him out for nearly all of these games. We played Domzale, we won 2-1. Alex Cardos made his debut and got 2 goals. He was phenomenal. Wrapped up the game pretty easily. We completely bossed it. We played Kursko and beat them 10-0 at home. Luka Zahovic got 4, Lucas Gleeson got 2, Alex Cardos got 1, Lys Muset got 2, and Matej Lovric got 1 as well. It was an absolute pounding. Then we were crap against NK Zavrich. They went really, really defensive. We couldn't break them down. No matter what I did with the tactics, it just didn't work. Then we got drawn against Maccabi Tel Aviv, which I thought would be a very hard game. We ended up winning 2-0. We were pretty comfortable. A goal from Boufal and then an OG in the 39th minute gave us the win. We've backed that up with a 4-1 win against NK Verselj, with Said Kaheli getting 2 goals, Luka Zahovic getting 1, and Alex Cardos getting a goal as well. They got a consolation goal in the 91st minute. It was pretty damn easy. And here we are, up to date, where we've got to play Maccabi Tel Aviv in the second leg of the Champions League Champions Playoff. So, win this, and we're in the group stage. And that episode has felt like it's already gone on for ages because of all the transfers. But hopefully you've stuck with it. Let me know down below what you think of all the transfers. And how you think we're going to do this year. Obviously we're going to win the league, he says pretty confidently, but we've also got to look at how we think we're going to do in Europe. Obviously that will depend on what group we get at the end of this, so let me know. Anyway, not much else to cover. I will see you guys on the game day screen. So we're underway and we play in our famous purple kit, which you'll all know by now, and if you're new to the series, welcome. We're NK Maribor. We play in a purple kit. It's one of the reasons why I love them. As Cardos turns, and we're 1-0 up inside 29 seconds. That's what that boy can do. He looks phenomenal. Muset gets the ball, cuts inside, beats his man. Little dink pass to Cardosa. Turns, doesn't even care. Shoots, bang, bottom corner. Goalkeeper doesn't move. Simple. Football is a simple game. It's just, you know, put the ball in the back of the net. You would know that. Otherwise, why would you be watching this video? We're 2-0 up. As I ramble on, Takax makes it 2, and we're cruising through, I reckon. I'd say we're cruising through to the Champions League group stage, which is what you would expect from a quarter-finalist last year. I mean, I don't think we're going to get that far this year into the quarter-finals, but you never know. That's for you guys to let me know how far you think we're going to get. Cardoso is out on the wing, into Musa. Musa to Ivan Tleld, shoots. Sancho, good save from Ben Shahaman in goal. And they clear it and it's a throw-in, and we're 8 minutes in and 2-0 up, and my throat is already starting to hurt because of all the news we've had to go through. Djukic shoots, good save, Cardos cuts it back, Sancho, what a save again from Ben Shahan in the Tel Aviv goal. Sancho with a corner, cross it in, it's poor, cleared away at the near post, and yeah, I could do with Sancho not being annoyed all the time, because as I said, he is our only left winger, and we do sort of want to keep the option of having wingers around, really. We've loaned out all of our best youngsters. Again, we'll probably get lots of questions in press conferences saying, oh, why? People are moaning that you're hoarding youngsters. Do you think that's detrimental to their ability? And I always say, no, it gives us the best option to see who can actually cut it at certain grades. But anyway, we're on the attack again. Sancho into Djukic. Djukic to Cusarello. Cusarello can he get a cross in? He does. Hell, Djukic, it's bouncing around, and Ben Shananan catches it again. We are on key, aren't we? We are on key. Bloody hell. Because I thought this episode's going to go on for a while with all the transfers. We'll put a game on key and then do the group stage draw. And even on key, looks like we're going to be in for a hell of a lot of goals. Cusarella's free on the left. Ball in. It's blocked. Comes to Sancho. He's got a man on the edge into Cax. He finds him. One more to Cloud. He's in shooting range. He shoots. He scores. Game over. I mean, just call it off, ref. Let's, you know, this episode's a long one. So let's end the game there, shall we? Takax with a nice ball square through to hell. We worked that really well. Edge of the box. Ivan Tleld and Lovric and Djukic, the guy we signed from Ljubljana, have all been in absolutely amazing form in the centre of midfield, and it makes selling the other guys easy. You know, Hubert, he will be a loss, but the backup we've got will grow into the potential that they've apparently got. So yeah, we'll just keep doing that. I think I'm looking to increase coaches and staff and things like that pretty soon, maybe at the end of this season 10, as we go a man up. So they're now down to 10 and 3-0 down. So, you know, way to make it hard for yourselves, Tel Aviv. Gleesing, ball in, Muset, near post goal. 4-0. They're 4-0 down with 10 men. This is ridiculous. I didn't think this game was going to be like this. And it had to be, didn't it? It had to be a game with this many goals after I've done a really long intro about transfers. But Mousset puts it in at the near post. Lovely stuff. Yeah, we need lots of nicknames down below, please. I hope everybody's well as well. I don't think I said that. And I've just given you a little wave, even though we're more than halfway through this episode. We are playing amazing. So keep it up. I mean, can you imagine if they came in at half time and I just went, lads, that was, yeah, amazing. Just keep going. Let's not batter them too much because I need to get this video out on time, and if you keep scoring it will delay the rendering because I'll have to do a longer video. I don't think the players would react to that very well. They'd probably be like, boss, what the fuck are you on about, you absolute moron. Loads of space on the left for Cusarella. There he is, he's found by Djukic. Ball in, back post, Mousset, he's headed it over. Well, bugger me. We didn't score. Right, I might get some subs on. Let's see what we can do. Who can actually play out there? Nobody. Let's bring Falatal on. He can do a job. Well, we can swap those two over. Mousset can sort of do a job out there, and he's playing well, so he'll take his good rating out there. Jaka Pavlin is also pissed off because I won't let him move to Celtic. He wants to move from me, Champions League quarter-finalist, to Celtic. It doesn't make sense. Football Manager, you're broken. You're drunk. Go home. He's a homegrown lad. He's come through our youth ranks, which would automatically, like, you know, give him a bit of loyalty. I think he's generally quite a loyal guy anyway. Celtic come in, who haven't qualified for the Champions League this year because they got knocked out in the qualifiers, I'm pretty sure. And definitely didn't make it to the quarterfinals last year. Oh, I want to move to them because they play in a better division. Fuck off, do you? No, you don't. We've got a penalty. We've got a penalty. I should just focus on the game. Mousset's going to take it. Mousset's going to score it. Oh, why have I pressed pause? I don't want to do that. And I'm so confident that I'm actually going to line up my next substitute, which will be Lekic, to come on for Cusarella. And I've told the fourth official all of that, giving him my little slip of paper just before Mousset puts it in. He's missed. Well, I had that coming, didn't I? Unbelievable stuff. That's a massive kick in the balls. 4-0 up. We're going to win 4-0. I don't really... doesn't matter. Oh no, Celtic are still in the competition. They're right there, Dave. You absolute moron. Schobersberger has scored for them. They won 3-1. I don't know what they were doing in the first leg. Well done, everyone. We've qualified for the group stages. I can remember in the early parts of this series when I was really excited about getting into them. So we win. We've got the money. Takax is amazing. We get £10.93 million. I think the transfer window is still open. In fact, I know it is still open. I don't know why I've said that right. Let's let the assistant do that one for once. And so you never know. You may get some transfer dealings in this episode. I hope not, because oh god, look at all these players that make deals, make offers on people. Oh no, I don't want that. I do not want offers on people because that makes people unhappy. You can't have Kulusevski on loan. He's my backup right back. Ooh, FC Lorient want nice moveset. Ooh, no. The Champions League draw. Here we go. I've got to actually click view draw button. Where are we? Where are we? Oh my god, we're up to third. We're a third seed. Get in. No, we were a third seed last year. We were a third seed last year. That's... wow, okay. Look at these points. We are racking up the points. We're catching up Sporting, who are, you know, in the Champions League most years, although we have been in the Champions League for nearly 10 years in a row. But, right, teams to avoid. Who do we want? Who's the... Moscow. We definitely want Moscow or Ajax in those in first seeds. Second seeds are actually all round better than the first seeds. Probably Monaco. I'll take Monaco. Us. And then fourth seeds, ideally Copenhagen, because they're the shittest team in the competition. Anyway, let's draw the first teams out. Madrid, Ajax, Moscow. So B or C is what I preferably want. Knowing my luck, we're going to get G. I reckon G. So Man United get Atletico Madrid. Dortmund get Ajax. Monaco get Moscow. I would definitely take Group C. Chelsea get Juventus, so we're going to go in D. Man City get Paris Saint-Germain. Milan get Leverkusen. Barcelona get Arsenal. Fucking hell, that's tough. And Real Madrid get Benfica. Okay, here we go. Automatic draw. Let's go. We're waiting for it. There we go. We're done first. Brilliant. So we're playing my beloved Man United and Atletico Madrid again. I don't think we've ever played Man United. I honestly don't think we've ever played Man United. The fourth team we get, Celtic. After me slagging them off, saying they were shit and they wouldn't qualify, or they hadn't qualified, they actually have qualified and they're in my group. And we're playing them again as well. We're playing Celtic again. This is... I swear something's broken on Football Manager, where it prefers to draw you against teams Celtic were in our group last year. What did we do? We lost to them 2-0. I remember that because we had to win to go to qualify group, and we beat them 2-0. Okay, so that's interesting. And we know about Atletico Madrid. We played them before. We knocked Atletico Madrid out last year in the knockout round. So anyway, this episode has gone on for long enough and will be probably the longest of the series, I imagine, so far. So what we'll do is we're going to end it there, and I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please leave a comment below, there we go, with any nicknames you want for the new players. Tell me what you think about the transfers, and are you excited? It's the start of Season 10. Season 10, and I'm a little bit closer to winning the Champions League than we were when we started. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I will chat to you in a bit. I am out of here. Cheers.